So you guys, it's 2:30 in the morning and I got up to go to the bathroom in a real toilet, which is so nice. But I can't sleep. I feel like I'm like so excited for this last day, but so sad. And I feel like this push and pull back and forth. And I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up at 5 and hike those last 9 miles. But the feelings are like so real. I look over at Captain and he's like, pumpkin spice latte, guys. It's the last day on the trail. I've been up since 2:30 with all the things, and I've got a lot to say today. I don't know. I'm actually putting on a little bit of mascara. I don't know why. It just felt like I wanted to today. Maybe it's like a celebration, like a little more glamorous day. Or maybe it's just because I only got 5 hours of sleep last night and I feel like my eyes are gonna fade away into the distance. Welcome to day 185, where in the AM I am going 4.4 miles from Vermont Route 12 to Pomfret Road. I am without Samuel and Captain. These are miles that I need to make up while Captain does Dungeons and Dragons. I have 0.8 up this morning. I was so busy putting on my glitter that I forgot my trekking poles in the car. So it's gonna be a little bit harder hike than usual. It's 6:45 and I am sunshine and I'm still walking and still talking and pretty darn tired from not sleeping last night. And I'll talk more about that later. But right now, let's get this hike started. So I was saying the other day that I would love to have snow again at the end of our trip to kind of come full circle, and we got it yesterday. And today I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have like 52 to 55 degree temps and very, very windy, which is my favorite hiking conditions. You guys, it's super windy today and it is 56 degrees. I'll take it. It's the last day on the trail and okay, we're gonna get a little emotional with me this morning and then I'm gonna try and hold my shit together and we're gonna make it a big bang fun ending with the guys, with Brown Bear and Captain. I feel like I've said along the way all the things I wanna say, and some of this will be redundant and I'm sure I'll forget some stuff that'll come out when we do a live stream. Do you guys want us to do a live stream? I think it'd be really fun. So I've been awake since 2:30 a.m. for multiple reasons. One, I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm peeing inside in a house or a hotel. This is so cool. I get overly excited about that. Second, I was just like, it just feels like a push and pull. Like Captain and I are clearly ready. I'm only gonna speak for myself right now, but are ready to be done. We have almost completed this journey. The journey, I mean, you've always heard us saying that the journey, we didn't know how long it was gonna go. Like Captain, once he got 5 minutes on this trail, he's like, I didn't come 5 minutes to not go all the way. But I was always like, as long as we're enjoying the journey and he's enjoying it, I'm out here. And then we got to a point where we're going to Katahdin. And so we're under 10 miles away from completing our Thru-Hike. And I'm happy and I'm ready to go to the next stage, but I'm awfully just nervous and scared and so one of the parts of our business is coaching people on the logistics of full-time travel. And one of the real things that happens is if they're just going for a year, there's this re-entry period back into their home country and their previous life. And it's real. And there's depression that goes along with it, and changes that people have made in their life, and new boundaries they have to set with family and friends. So I'm very, very familiar with this, and I know what's coming, and I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. Already when I get off trail, I have trouble with being in restaurants. Grocery stores are real hard. The level of noise and choices and movement, and that's never really been an issue of mine. So I'm pretty optimistic that I will be able to acclimate and navigate back into that life on a smaller degree, because I don't want to go back to that fully. But right now, just getting in a car feels fast and overwhelming. And I think if you're watching this and you know someone who's hiking, or you're going to be hiking, I think it's really important to share with family before you enter back into their life these concerns you have. And if you don't know what might be the transition, go ask on a Facebook group, message me. You'll feel it pretty profoundly, even before you're off the trail. So I had, Will said something to me last night, and this whole adventure would have never been a success if it wasn't the three of us working together as a team, period. But he's still not out here. And so there are certain things that he doesn't understand, even though he desperately is trying to understand. And he said something to me last night about, oh, I'm so glad you're going to be coming back soon, because I've been dealing with this XYZ thing, whatever it is. Work, personal, whatever, friends, family, whatever that XYZ may be. And I'm glad you're coming back to deal with it, because it had always been something I dealt with. And I said, I don't want to come back and deal with it. I think we need to reevaluate something, since neither one of us want to deal with it, and I don't want to come back and deal with it. And so we had a lot of conversations about that and about boundaries. Will and I have never, up until probably the last 10 years, we started making adjustments and adding boundaries into our life with family, friends, and not really with each other. And then within the last couple of years, we've done a lot of work on ourselves, a lot of work. And we've been trying to create healthy boundaries with each other as well. And this was just another boundary that we had to set. And we had a lot of long conversation about it last night before I went to bed. And when I woke up to do this very privileged thing, like pee in a pot in a building with 4 walls and a roof, I started thinking about it again. And my brain just would not stop thinking about this transition. I know that when I started the trail, I had to set a couple boundaries with Will that were super painful. Like, for example, some evenings when I was talking to him when I had service, I'd have to say, I can't talk about this, or I can't make this decision about our business, or I just can't talk right now, I'm so tired. And he was so understanding. Having not even been on the trail yet at all, he got it. So I'm optimistic that the changes I want to make in our life, with our business, with our relationships, with our relationship with each other, which was already really great, will come smoothly. It's kind of those other things like the noise. I mean, everyone says the noise is overwhelming. And so I'm a little nervous about that. And this is getting very long-winded, but I just wanted to share why I was awake at 2:30 and didn't go back to sleep and just got up at 5 and got ready and got on the trail. Because I have a lot of things that are in my head. Like I'm so darn excited to get back to the life I loved. And at the same time, I feel this pull, like I'm so nervous. And I always survive, and I will this time as well. But it's real. I mean, this is what you walk away from your life and your family and your friends and your business or your work for 6, 7, some people 8, 9 months, there's going to be a change within you, right? And then you got to figure out how to bring that back into your life. Because I don't want to live on the trail, but I do want to take pieces of what I gained here and bring it into my life to enrich my life and my relationships and to have a greater sense of happiness, if that makes sense. I gotta remember to look up when I go back to my other life and just not look down at my computer. And reality is, I do spend a lot of time on the trail. Look, this is my view because I don't want to fall. But then I also make sure I look up and I say, wow, wow, right? Just wow. I cannot tell you guys how much I love these microphones because we're chatting a lot today. And if it wasn't for this microphone, you would not be able to hear me. The wind is so intense. I mean, you can see in my hair and the leaves and everything that I'm shooting. And it just feels right for today. Does it feel right for you? Like this big, massive wind. Yesterday we were freezing and then we were hot. I mean, it's just, oh, I'm doing it over here. Look, guys. I'm going over this log. Catherine will be proud of me. I don't think I could fit under it anyway, but it's only like 6 inches under there. All right, let's talk. I don't have my poles. I'm sure I can do one nice fall for you guys again if you want. I won't break anything. Let's talk about how I'm feeling health-wise, because you guys know I've struggled with tendonitis, I don't know, 70% of this trail, 80% of this trail. My knees have hurt me occasionally, but usually after a fall or after like climbing on my hands and knees. I don't really have knee problems. All right, so I don't think I have, in my opinion, maybe others would disagree. I can't really remember what my body looked like at 21. I was very skinny. I love my body right now. I love the muscles. I love the scars. I love the things that go along with being 52. I feel so strong, so strong. And just, I don't know, I feel really great overall, okay? What doesn't feel great? So from my ankles up, I feel perfect. No shoulder pain, no neck pain, nothing like that. And I only occasionally had my neck hurt or shoulders hurt, like once in a while when my pack was too heavy or something. But overall, I don't know, maybe my shoulders and neck hurt like 1 to 2% of the time. I feel really great. Now from the ankles up, from the ankles down, my tendonitis right now on the inner side of my ankles is, I would say, a 1. I'll take it, guys. The balls of my feet, like where my big toe attaches to the balls of my feet, where like if you had a corn on your foot, that would be, that part of my foot aches a little bit, but really only when when I've done a ton of miles, like over 20. I'm stiff. I'm definitely stiff when I wake up in the morning. I stretch. But other than that, and I have some calluses on my feet, which don't hurt, but I've always had really soft feet. So I don't want to keep those calluses. I want to get rid of them. And I'm assuming everything will go away in time. Captain and I were talking about how long do we think it's going to take? Well, he's 16 and he feels pretty much great. His shoulders are hurting a little bit yesterday. I mean, he'll probably be back to his normal 16-year-old self in like 2 weeks. I think it's going to take my body maybe, I don't know, my feet, basically, certain parts of my feet, maybe a month, maybe 2. I have Christmas toe. Maybe by Christmas. Nothing is so bad that I can't continue to hike or exercise or anything like that. And actually, I'm already thinking tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go for a hike on the, like probably more like a walk on the beach. I'm not gonna take my pack, but I'm gonna go for a nice walk because my body and mind, everything craves it. And I think it'll help the transition if I just continue to hike. What did I think my body would feel like after this when I started? I thought I would be strong. I thought I would have a butt that you could bounce a penny off. That didn't happen. But I'm very happy with how toned and strong I feel, and that I feel like I can maintain this level of fitness. Obviously, I'm not gonna hike 12 hours a day anymore, but I can do it through different types of exercise in conjunction with hiking. I don't even wanna know what my blood work is because I've eaten so much sugar and processed stuff. In the last 7 months, I typically don't eat like that. I am immediately going back to the way that I used to eat tonight. I can't stand processed food. I hate all this sugar. I want salads and fruits and falafel and hummus and all that kind of stuff. And Will's lentil tacos. I will be going back immediately. Mentally, I did not meditate as much as I thought I would on this trail, but then I kind of consider walking every day like a walking meditation. So mentally, I feel great outside of what I said earlier about the transition of coming back to the real world. But otherwise, I feel fabulous. I feel deeply connected to the earth. I feel deeply connected to my son. I already felt that. I feel deeper. I feel very passionate about the work I do. I feel very excited to reconnect with my husband and other family members and our friends and all of it. Okay, so I have some makeup on today, a little bit of mascara and my glitter, so I don't want to cry too much. But overall, this has been, in my experiences in life, and I've had some really great ones, it's in the top 5. Likely it's number 2. Number 1 will always be crossing the ocean with my family in a boat, in our boat. I really, to be honest, I came here more for Captain, not for myself, and I got so much out of it as well. So I'm just grateful. I'm just super, super grateful. And I'm gonna say this 5 more times today. You know what I'm really gonna miss? Great water. I refilled my water bottle at the hotel last night, and I took a big guzzle this morning. I was like, oh, what's wrong with my water? And then I realized, oh, this didn't come out of a spring out in the wilderness. There's a bunch of sheep back there, and there's the one lone sheep back there in the back. You see that sheep right there? The one that is refusing to comply with the group. Can anyone relate to that sheep? That's the story of my life, guys. The story of my life. I'm that sheep right there, that lone sheep. I found my people, my community out in the world, not just on this trail, but out in the world, in a partner, in friends. It's out there. You just have to go get it, you know? You just can't fear it. You just got to go get it. And let me tell you, I do a lot of stuff with fear. You've watched these vlogs. Yes, I have a lot of fearlessness in me, but I also do a lot of stuff scared as hell. And if I can do it, and someone else can do it, so can you. I'm down to 0.3 of my solo miles that I had to make up in about less than 10 minutes. Captain and I will be at the equal miles. We will go grab him and Brown Bear at the hotel, and we will hike our final 5 miles together. I have a feeling it might get a little crazy and wild and manic and everything else. So I'm gonna say this here, and I'm probably gonna say it 1,000 other times, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here, for being so supportive, kind. Your kindness astounds me. Like I've said before, I've done a lot of things that I had no experience in and had to learn, and not every community is supportive. I've been ripped to shreds in some other communities, called stupid and dumb and that I'll never succeed. I always succeed. I know, that's kind of boisterous, but whatever. I'm relentless, you guys know that. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your support, for sharing us with others, for those of you who gave us ice cream money, for making us laugh, for patting us on the back, just everything. I mean, really, it's a community effort. And like I've said before, there were times that I didn't think I'd make it that last mile, and I went and read your comments, and they brightened my day and made me say, I can do it. They're behind me. So I speak for Captain and myself and Will, and even Sentry, that we are grateful for all of you. I really hope this is not the end of a relationship, even though we are nearing the end of our daily vlogs. We will be doing more hiking, and whenever we hike, we will do daily vlogs. I don't know when the next big trip is. We've got to launch Captain first, but we might, I know you guys wanted that trip. We might do like a month-long hike next summer if we can fit it in. Thank you so much. Really, thank you. Look guys, water crossing. Probably my last one. And there's Will over there. Oh. All right, let's see. Oh. Hey, honey. I've got the guys back with me. Captain over there, chowing down. Brown Bear in the front, chowing down. Will driving, not chowing down. I'm almost embarrassed to admit it, but we went back to the hotel and I had a third breakfast. So I had my first breakfast at the hotel. My second one was a BLT that Will brought me. And my third was 2 bowls of Lucky Charms. I am like, hiker hunger is setting in. I almost had to eat in the middle of the night last night. I was so hungry. So I don't know what it is. These last 5 miles. Got to keep this hiking figure. So how are you doing this morning, Captain?
Hungry.
You're hungry.
We're all hungry.
We're all hungry this morning.
It's funny. I decided to have one last little hurrah before I need to get back to my healthy eating habits.
Healthy eating,
I
exactly.
went in there. I was like, oh, Cheetos. I'll take that.
You got Cheetos?
Twix. I'll take that.
Oh my gosh.
Gatorade. I'll take that.
What else did you get in the grocery store? Oh, wow. So last leg here, last 5 miles. We look like day hikers. Samuel looks like he's like a 1 hour hiker. Brown Bear looks like he's actually. You look so comfortable. You're gonna do that. You're gonna run this.
No.
Captain and I are prepared if we have to sleep out for the night.
I
bet
poorly
your
organized
pack
this.
is super heavy, isn't it?
Not crazy.
Do you have your toothbrush in there?
Funny.
You have enough room for the, do you need more or no? Okay. Hurry, it's between blows. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. It's all right, it'll get there. It is 185.
You're kidding me.
It's 185. No, that's backwards. All right, feet in, guys. That was actually really funny. So Captain and I play this guessing game. We have most of the trail. How many miles to the top?
0.6?
0.6.
I say around there, yeah.
All right, I had to get my phone out. You guys are going to have to look at the ground for a minute. Let's see if Captain is the winner of a chicken dinner.
Funny.
Let's see.
If not, it's probably 0.4.
What's your final answer, Captain?
Wait,
let me get the camera on you. Hold on.
I'll say it's 0.4.
0.4 is your final answer. Brown Bear, do you have a guess?
0.6.
So it is 1.4 minus 0.8.
Huh?
0.6.
Damn it. He's right.
Winner, chicken dinner. All right.
So as this hike is coming to an end, I know it's sad to admit it, we are having to end the long 2,197.4 miles, but it is happening. And so I just wanted to kind of come on here and talk a little bit about an experience that I specifically thought was quite interesting. Of course, the entire trail was amazing. Not a single thing I wouldn't have wanted to do a single thing differently, but I did notice one kind of reoccurring thing, and that was that we crossed paths with so many day hikers and section hikers and maybe just even 20-30 minute hikers, and each one of them kind of said the same thing, which was, oh, I could never do what you did. And if I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't have done what I did. If I think about it, the entire hike itself still feels like one section after section. And I don't know if I even consider myself a hiker, but it's almost about changing your mindset, because it wasn't thinking about this as a 6-month hike that got me through it. It was thinking about this as small section hikes. Maybe weeks and weeks or 1 month at a time. And it was really just that, because anybody knows that when you take on a big project and you look at the final result and you think, wow, that's so difficult, you're not going to get anywhere if you just kind of think about what the end is when you're going to get to the end, because that's always just way too overwhelming. But it really was just thinking about this as section by section, and that's why I really think everybody can do this. It really is just about changing your mindset and your beliefs on this. And I think that's part of what Sunshine helped me kind of do, because initially it was always, we'll be at Katahdin, and that was such almost a demoralizing thought that for the first, I would say, week, this was not gonna happen. This was gonna be such a tough hike for me. And so it really was just thinking about, I'm gonna get there, but what's next? What is the next town? What's the next time we're gonna get off? And yeah, I think that was one of the biggest switches in kind of mindset that really helped me get through this. Of course, there were a lot of other stuff that kind of small minor tweaks, but it was really just that, because you really can't think of everything in one big step if it's that long of a step. I mean, the main thing that kept me from really being fully on board when it was first proposed was that this hike is 6 months. For some it could be 4 months, for some it could be 5 months, but in reality, for us it was going to be 6 months. And that was really what kind of scared me about it, because 6 months of doing anything, yes, it becomes routine, but it's really just kind of daunting to say we're going to do this for 6 months. And yeah, it was really just that shift in mindset. And with that, we're about done. Would you look at this?
It is my last time filtering water on this trail, you guys. There's so many lasts. Remember that time we said it was our last slack pack? I guess we were wrong because we're slacking today. You know, it's funny, Captain, because we started slacking on the first day and we did what, 8.6 miles, I think, and we're ending slacking and doing, well, I'm doing 9.
Basically.
I did 9. I did 9.5. I'm a big hiker today. You guys are slacking. I think you should have got up and did those miles with me. Skip D&D.
That's funny, because I don't normally do more miles than I need to.
Yeah, I'm feeling fuzzy and tired and all the things right now. I'm like,
she is officially feeling all the things.
I'm feeling all the things. I'm feeling all the feels for my feelers out there. And I think the second I get in that car to drive to Maine, how long's the drive? 3.5 hours?
I think so.
I think I'm going to pass out. I don't think we're going to get trail magic from Will today. What do you think?
I hope so.
What? We ate so much this morning.
I still hope we get more.
I had 3 breakfasts this morning. Do you know that? And is it even noon? What time is it?
It's barely
1:30. It's 1:24. The date today is, what's the date today?
It is the 12th.
So we summited Katahdin. Oh, are you still taping?
Yeah.
We summited Katahdin on October 6th, which is a dream day for us as well. We got to celebrate that too.
We are going to be stopping at a Dairy Queen on our way back.
And celebrating Dream Day, which is now Summit Day as well. A double holiday. I love that. And what did you say today was? October what?
October 12th.
October 12th is our end date, our anniversary for our Thru-Hike.
Wow. It's so sad. Oh no.
I know you're going to cry. So.
We're not going to be walking anymore.
Don't worry, I cry enough for all of us.
You do.
Hey, so I was, I got all emotional when we got into Maine on the video, and someone was asking that, do you have a place that feels like home that you get emotional about like that? Or they want to know if home is like with Dad and I? I'm assuming your sister too, wherever we are in the world. Like, do you have a location?
Oh, are you asking me? Like, I thought somebody asked you.
Someone asked me to ask you. I'm sorry, I can't look at my phone right now while I'm filtering water. That was a comment they have. Is home a place for you, or is it with all of us?
Well, I would say it's with them when I'm with people. But if I had
just
to
any
choose,
people?
Yeah, just random people I find on the street.
Just any people.
Yeah,
in your home.
Doug, Dave, Matt. All the random people that I find.
Veronica.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'd say it's when I'm with you guys. If anything else, I don't know a specific location. I'm trying to think of something, but like,
I think if you had to pick a location, it'd probably be Boston, right?
Yeah, just because I feel most connected to that.
Yeah. But you feel more connected to us, is what you're saying.
Yes. And I'm still trying to get that Boston accent.
I love that. Home is I always feel very deeply connected to Maine as well. And it's my birth home, but I feel connected to New York because I live there, connected to Los Angeles. I feel connected to every place I pretty much ever lived. However, home for me is Will, Avalon, and Largo Lake. That's where I feel the most connected. All right, let's do it. We're nearing the last hour. I think we have 2 miles left. One little baby bump up, and the rest is down. Guys, I can't believe it. I don't feel like I'm gonna cry this time. I know someone's laughing right now. I feel very happy and alive and not in, oh gosh, who am I kidding? I'll probably cry. You guys know how this goes. I asked Captain if he was gonna cry. No. Brown Bear said he's gonna bawl. Look how beautiful this is. How can you cry in something this beautiful? It will be happy tears. So, We summited Katahdin October 6th, as we said previously, and it has been nothing but snow and ice up there since. We had some friends who went up to tree line and turned around and came back. Others who actually summited in it. If you go and Google and look at photos, unbelievable. And you guys have watched the vlog from when we summited. I don't know how I would have ever gotten up that thing. I would have had someone who had to put a rope around me and pull me up. So I am so glad about that decision. And you know how upset we were when we had to make that decision. But unless something crazy happens, we're gonna complete our AT Thru-Hike, 2,197.4 miles in less than an hour. Nothing is going to derail us. Not snow, not sleet, not anything. So sometimes plans have to change. And it took us a half a day to come to terms with it, but now I'm super glad. I saw pictures, friends sent pictures from Mount Washington, and it was closed, and it looked, ooh, like freezing cold. Oh my gosh. So things happen for a reason for us. Last up, Captain and Brown Bear. Woohoo! Except for the step up you take to get into the car. Or into bed tonight. 1 mile. 1 mile. 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile. 1 mile. On our final day of hiking, I have something extra special for you. I know some of you like hearing all the bathroom stories. Some of you don't. You can fast forward. In the last 2 miles, I must have stopped to urinate 5 times. I think I'm like a dog. You know, when a dog gets excited, it just starts peeing. I'm like, I just want to get to there. We're under a half a mile and I keep stopping to go to the bathroom. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Our last sign. We could just go 9.9 to the next shelter if you want. Well, Captain.
Well, look at that.
Look at a little adventure at the end. Be careful.
Whoa.
This is your first metal ladder, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's my second.
You went down another metal one?
I went up one.
Really? Oh, I remember that. That's when I just scaled the wall, like Spider-Man. That looks so scary. Point 2. Point 2.
Yay!
Hey! Did it! We did it!
Stony Brook Road.
You are fun. Did you know that was coming? Neither did I. We were so clean, Samuel.
This was fun.
This was fun.
You had to wait 7. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, Vermont.
Something from Vermont. Oh my gosh. If I eat that now, I'm going to be pooping the whole way home. This might make my bag smell better now.
It might.
Do you ever do that? Do you do mimosas?
Nope.
No, you never had it before? And you had your first margarita with us too. Oh my God, we're a bad influence.
No kidding, we are.
Cheers, yippee! We did it, we did it, we did it! Is it moving?
The last few beads is not, it's still almost there. Almost there. And our celebration was not in the Katahdin parking lot, but in
we all did this.
Stony Brook Road, the legendary.
My AT's not done yet.
Yours is not done yet.
No, because I still have to drive you guys back.
His workload is not done. Sherpa Will has to get us back to Maine first before he's done. His Captain, we are almost back to sleeping in a house tonight after 4 hours in the car. I think my legs have frozen up stiff.
We are in fact nearly here. How do you feel?
I feel like we should pitch the tent in the yard tonight just for old time's sake. What do you think? You can go take a shower first. Is that a no?
There's trail magic outside.
Oh, would you
There's trail magic outside. Oh, you know what? Bubba will probably bring trail magic out to our tent. Oh, we could have breakfast in bed in the tent.
How fun.
Where'd Laura go?
I'm done.
Is Largo in his...
Oh. Good job, Lago. Good job.
It's nice meeting you.
Will said he wasn't, we were celebrating, and he goes, it's not done until I get back and my job's done. It's shuttling job. We're hungry.
Ready to go.
We are hungry. Should we get
Oh
stuff
my
out of
gosh,
the car?
look at this.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! Oh my god! You decorated! It's so cute!
Is it?
Oh, I love it! I scared the cat. He just went out.
Oh my god.
Did you see
I expected this.
Why? You didn't believe she was in Boston?
You knew something was up, you just didn't know what.
Oh my gosh, he kept saying hi.
I knew it. The moment she was in Boston, I was like, why is she in Boston?
Well, that was on me. I posted it at like 3 a.m. last night.
I know.
Samuel, this is Avalon.
It's never been my fault before.
I know, you're slipping.
Did they
I
check you
cannot
out?
believe that you guys just finished 2,197.4 miles from
Pretty
Georgia to
amazing.
Maine.
Pretty amazing.
We actually cheated.
You did not cheat. You did not cheat.
We slept in a hotel for 6 months.
It's your perfectionism that kept this thing going, even though you tried to fight it the entire time. And I questioned your every move.
You sure as hell did.
Did he now?
I questioned
Did a
your
lot. He
every.
likes to micromanage.
I questioned your every move from the fact that you took breaks when I thought you shouldn't have taken breaks, but yet you were smart enough to realize you needed to take the breaks when you did, and it's only because of those breaks that you actually made it. And so, I'm proud of you. I'm super proud of you.
It's not just me. Why is all the
Hold on.
cameras on?
Anyone holding the camera? Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, you got more to say? I have
got
a
more to say.
Okay.
Largo,
I haven't said what you
here.
Your turn. Your turn, Largo.
Largo, you should have ditched her months ago.
Damn right.
I knew I was holding him. I knew I was holding him back.
But you guys, it was Largo, to see you over the course of this last couple months. You took over,
Oh, yeah.
and you're a different person now.
Someone had to carry the dead weight.
I know, no kidding.
You're 6 months older.
No, you're a different person now. Now let's just hope that you're as dedicated to this as you are to school this year. And so to honor that,
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh,
We got new underwear.
Oh my god. Of course he did.
Oh, that's super cute. I love it. Oh, that's really cute. Oh my gosh, that is super cute.
it's not.
This feels like a nice quality shirt too.
I don't think this is gonna fit me.
What are you talking about?
He's got really big pec muscles and butt now.
You know me.
Like it'll be a muscle tee.
Well,
No, it might.
I love it. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. I
this is
love
adorable.
it. You know, people, we would not have been able to do this without you, Will. There's just no, you were there when we needed a break and when we said, we need you to come now, and you're like, I'm 3 hours away, 4th of July, we're up on the mountain and I got dizzy. I mean, everything, like just also really understanding when I needed to set a boundary with you and say, I cannot talk to you. I cannot answer.
didn't like that.
I know you didn't like it, and I won't do it anymore. But, or when I would say, this is not. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't make this decision. We have to make it.
Right.
And you were understanding. I know you were trying to help, and
I
just.
wish I could have been there with you.
And the times where I was like, I can't. You hadn't talked to me for days, and I just said, I can't talk. I'm so tired. I can't function. So I really.
Been there, done that.
You know,
so I know how it
I
is.
really appreciate, and you got the shitty end of the stick on this deal.
Hold on. I got another surprise for you.
I know this was your dream.
Well, you
did
know
it.
what? Maybe
You
Samuel
did it.
and Will can get each other was enough.
A shirt always goes away, but here's a piece of decoration to have.
Is that a Christmas decoration?
you buy?
Did you just end up in Palace Clothing with like $100?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's McAfee.
Yeah,
That's what?
Where did you get that?
I had it made.
You had it made at the place you had the shirts made?
Yeah.
That looks like a
wow.
sandal.
It is.
This
It
is a
is.
very famous part on the trail, McAfee Knob, where people come out and sit and take a picture. Oh, that's very cool.
So I thought maybe that can go anywhere you wanted it to go.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
We gotta eat. Dad's getting nervous.
And then,
There's more.
Yeah.
no, that's fine. You can turn it off. That's
Welcome to the end of day 185.
185.
185.
That's it.
That's it.
Today, I went from Vermont Route 12 to Pomfret Road, which was 4.4 miles. And then Captain Brown Bear and myself went from River Road to Stony Brook, which is 5 miles, for a total of 5 miles or 9.4 miles. And wow.
That's it.
It's the end. I didn't cry. Well, a little couple tears came out, but I don't know if Captain already fell
I'm sorry,
asleep.
what?
I'm gonna pitch the tent outside. We're gonna sleep out there tonight,
Not
just
happening.
for old time's sake. I don't know, guys. It's. What do we say? I mean, there's still some processing going on. Captain's gonna fall asleep during my final speech here.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep during it. Oh my gosh! It is. What time is it? It is
like 9.
It's 10. We normally go to bed as soon as it gets dark. We've had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day and a really great evening. And our surprise guests right there. Yippee. And then over there. Say hi, Will. So best and worst, Largo, our last one.
I would say my best part of today was spraying champagne on you.
That was your best part.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It wasn't.
I flew all the way here to surprise you.
It wasn't your sister?
That was your best part.
My sister was also my best part.
I can't pick a best.
What was your best part, Mom?
Yeah, was it not your daughter flying to surprise you?
Yes, that too. The whole day was magical. It really was. The hike was beautiful. Being with Will, getting sprayed with champagne, Avalon being here, seeing the cat again, having
I'm on the same level as the cat.
you
Clearly.
are having a wonderful. My parents prepare a wonderful dinner. The house was decorated. Going into town together, and all of us, and just all 4 of us sitting on the bed chatting right now. I mean, it was a perfect day, perfect end to a perfect adventure, to a perfect everythingness. And I had no worse today, except that I'm sad it's over, but I'm really excited to go back to my old life, because I have a great old life and a great family, and I'm happy. I'm crying.
No, don't cry.
There will be some follow-up videos.
Coming in the next day or so.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot happening in our life, but by the time you guys watch this, we'll be catching you guys up, and yeah, I think that's all I can say right now.
With that, we're going to call it a night. And we'll be up at 6 a.m. to see you on day 186. No.
I might be. Want me to get you up for a hike?
No.
I already thanked you guys earlier today, but again, thank you so much for being part of this journey with us. We hope this is just the beginning of an amazing relationship and community, and not the end. And one last with the dash.
See you in the next one.
Bye. Like I've said from the beginning, I knew mentally this would not be an issue for me. Mentally transitioning back might be an issue, but I knew that we were so dialed in mentally, and I was very confident about that. Physically, I was really concerned, and as you guys know, there were some serious touch and go moments for me.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
True.
You're a badass. No holes?
I wonder why you're bringing them.
He's
That's a good
He's not
point.
even
I do
going to
never
use them.
I hope this is my last time doing a costume change. The last time taking off a layer. I want you guys to hear how crunchy the leaves are. With us walking, we can't even talk. No one's gonna sneak up on us, that's for sure.
And thank you so much for giving me a place to stay. Iris. Terry.
It doesn't say 18.
Oh my god.
That has
Avalon.
What the hell did she do?
She didn't do anything.
Avalon was smart enough to get sick during the middle of the trail so that we can take a break.
Good boy.
And then who's carried the last of the load?
Samuel! There you go, you get your AT shirt as well.
Did you get one for yourself?
No.
Did you get yourself?
I got myself.
Oh, look at that. Let's see.
Did you get
And
yourself one too, Will?
I did.
Oh, good. Sherpa Will.
I did.
Well, without none of this would have been really
Yeah,
possible.
pretty much.